A few days ago, Portugal's president signed a new nationality law. For most immigrants, the path to citizenship just doubled from 5 years to 10.
We want to share our honest point of view on this, but we also want to give some context because we don't hear enough people talking about the full picture.
Portugal is navigating something genuinely difficult right now, and it's worth understanding how it got here. Not long ago, this country was in real economic trouble. Unemployment had hit over 17%. Over 400,000 people left in just 6 years. And so Portugal made a deliberate choice. It opened its doors, golden visa programs, an HR tax regime, digital nomad visas, and it worked.
And Portugal also had a pathway called the Manifestação de Interest, the expression of interest, and it allowed people who are already living in Portugal to apply for residency. It became a massive pathway. The foreign resident population grew by 32% in just 3 years. The system got overwhelmed. IMA, the immigration agency, inherited over 400,000 pending cases when it launched in 2023.
And on top of all of that, housing prices have risen dramatically and wages haven't kept up. The gap between what people earn and what it costs to live here has become a real crisis for a lot of Portuguese families. And a lot of people whose families have lived here for generations are feeling like their cities are changing faster than they want them to. That their neighborhoods, their culture, the things that make Portugal, Portugal, those things feel less certain than they used to.
Portugal isn't alone. Across the EU, Spain, Germany, the Netherlands, Italy, countries are reassessing their immigration policies. And this is a broader reckoning happening everywhere.
Here's where we stand personally. We are generally supportive of Portugal evolving its immigration policy. We mean that. But we were honestly shocked that there's no grandfathering for people already in the process.
We came here on the D7 visa, a program Portugal created to attract foreign residents. And when we moved, there was a clear promise attached to that. Build your life here, and after 5 years, you can apply for citizenship. That promise was a real part of our decision.
For us, this isn't about speed, it's about stability. Being on a visa means living with uncertainty. Citizenship means having a genuine sense of security for this next chapter, not being in limbo indefinitely.
And that's what makes this hard. It's not just the law change, it's the feeling that the ground shifted under people who did everything right.
When this news broke, we seriously looked at other places. We had real conversations about whether this changed things for us.
But we kept coming back to the same answer.
We chose Portugal deliberately and gratefully, with the full intention of staying. And when we're honest with ourselves about why, it's the life we've actually built here.
Portugal is still the best fit for the life we're trying to build, and we're not willing to give that up over a timeline.
We want to be clear, we love this country and we're invested in building a life here and being a part of the community. That's not in question, but loving a place doesn't mean staying silent when something genuinely unfair happens, especially to people who did everything right.